Hello and welcome everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today I'll be playing the final mission of Pachacuti, titled Like Father, Like Son. Let's go ahead and get started.
You are still quite young, my friend, the old man observed, smiling amicably. But look at me. At some point your hair will turn gray just like mine, and your hands will become wrinkled as well. A king will also grow old one day, even if he is the son of the sun. Pachacuti knew that he needed a capable successor to sustain the state that he had built. There was only one man who could be considered. His own son, Topa Yupanqui. Topa Yupanqui seemed to have inherited his father's military skills. He already bore the title Apu Quispai, leader of the imperial troops. To test his mettle, Pachacuti gave his son the command of the campaign against the Chimú Empire. The Chimú were not to be underestimated. On the coast, they had built a magnificent city called Changchang, whose splendor rivaled that of Cusco itself. Massive canal systems fed the city with fresh water, and magnificent pyramids adorned the city. Chimú was quite wealthy due to the droves of slaves harvesting gold from the abundant sources nearby. The discipline of its military was the stuff of legend. The people of Cusco anxiously awaited the outcome of the campaign against the remote coastal kingdom. Would Topa Yupanqui succeed in completing the work of his father and bring the expansion of the Inca to a dignified conclusion?
Alright, our main objectives are to wait for instructions, and Topa Yupanqui must survive. Our hints tell us that we are restricted to a population limit of 180. The Inca won't succeed in subduing the kingdom of Chimú as long as they don't have a base. Concentrate on conquering a fulcrum in the beginning. The ocean to the west offers plenty of fish to feed your soldiers. However, the Chimú have a powerful fleet and will not leave the sea to you without a fight. Your scouts report that the army of the Inca in Siant, led by Topa Yupanqui, starts in the east. You have a well-equipped army and siege weapons, but you have no villagers. To the west lies the city of Pachacuti in green, which is located at the coast. The chiefs of the city have promised to let the Inca army enter their city. In case they do not keep their word, the Incas will have to conquer Pachacuti. The army of the city consists of plumed archers and swordsmen. If these are defeated, only a few soldiers remain to defend the city. To the north is the kingdom of Chimú, which is defended by a powerful army in orange that owns 3 large base camps. The Chimú army also controls the cisterns that provide their kingdom with drinking water. Should it come to a fight, the Chimú will send slingers, archers, and swordsmen, as well as siege weapons into battle. Chanchan, in blue, the capital of Chimú, lies high in the north, in the middle of a barren desert. As long as the city has access to drinking water, it is difficult to take it. But if the Inca succeed in taking control of all the Chimú cisterns, it will be easy to conquer Chanchan. The navy of the Chimú, in purple, controls the ocean to the west. If you manage to destroy their harbor, they will soon give up the fight. Alright. Okay, let's get started.
My general, we asked the inhabitants of Pachacuti for hospitality, but they refuse to grant us entry into the city.
The leaders of the Pachacuti are fools to think that they can oppose the Inca. We will see to it that they get what they deserve.
Okay, let's scout around a little bit. And it looks like we need to kill 4 champions in order to gain control of the green base here. That may be why the hint told us to focus on... What's this? Nice. 2 monks. We'll need these. That might be why the hint told us to focus on conquering Green at the start, because if we accidentally try to attack orange or purple or blue without a base, we might get screwed. Let's control group our monks to 4 and have Topa scout around. He moves really quickly, and his vision range is decent. He 2 shots. He does 30 damage to Eagle Warriors, man. That's crazy. Scout around. Look for an entrance into green space. Excellent, no losses. Let's heal up our hero here. And after we heal him up, while we're healing up the rest of our army, we can keep scouting around with the hero. We need to be on the lookout for mangonels. Those guys could flatten our army in like 1 or 2 shots if we're not careful. So far we've seen plumed archers, like the hint said. We have also seen a couple Eagle Warriors, I think. Let's bait their archers back to our base, or to our main force. Oh, we lost the crossbowman. Unlucky. Okay, so it looks like this is a bait and switch mission for the first part of it. Let's take care of that mangonel. Almost got a shot off on us, but not quite. He 2 shots these guys. Man, Topa is freaking badass. He's got a huge attack. I think it's because he's a Jaguar warrior with massive attack, and he gets an attack bonus against infantry. Let's kill off that mangonel. You 2 shots of mangonels too. Dude, this guy's two-shot Timmy, dude. Man, he could probably, like, even without his army, if he was careful enough and had enough patience, he could probably take down the entirety of the enemy here. We're getting quite close. We've got some villagers. Okay, they were walled off. Towers here to contend with. And I think since we're supposed to gain control of this village, we probably shouldn't attack them just yet. Or rather, we shouldn't kill the villagers. Lost another crossbow. It's all for the sake of progress, friends. Do we have any units back here? We have another Eagle Scout. Looks like we've drawn out some additional forces too. And unless we can sneak in through the backside, it does unfortunately seem like we're going to be needing to perform the direct assault here at some point. Now our boy isn't invincible. You have to be a little bit careful. Let's heal up. Maybe consider garrisoning our rams at some point. I don't want to attack these villagers. Let's get our rams in. We'll do a full frontal assault, why not? Doesn't look like the enemies have too much defending the city. Snipe the pikemen. Two champs down. Let's not attack the TC. Instead, let's take care of the champions. And by focusing those guys down, we should get control of this area.
Now that we have established a foothold, we can continue our attacks on the kingdom of Chimú.
Okay, lovely. Let's rebuild our shoreline defenses here. And get our TCs working. Let's build a second TC out here. Heal up what remains of our forces. And start getting out ships. Got Bracer here. And start getting our navy online. Let's actually start thinking about walling off the bridge here as well.
Chanchan lies in the middle of a desert. The inhabitants only survive because they draw fresh water from cisterns that lie outside of the city.
I see. If we can take control of those cisterns, we will greatly weaken the defenders of Chanchan.
Get lumber online, get our fishing and our navy online as well. We should look into building a university too. So let's do that right now. And we should think about walling up here as well.
Chanchan has become wealthy through trade. We should plunder its port to wrest valuable resources from the defenders.
Let's grab chemistry. And get some fire ships out as well. More villas would be helpful. And let's try to scout around a little bit. Do we get cannon galleons? Not sure.
Ari. Nanka. Ripokani. Sayarichi.
Okay, lost our scout. Unlucky. Let's get a few fire ships. Do you already have a market? By the looks of it, no. So let's fix that.
Yum. Ari.
Get more villagers out on wood here. And we do not get cannon Galen by the looks of things. Let's keep our boats coming out. We should also consider building a monastery back at home here.
Gorilla.
Ryu.
Get more vills. I'm not sure how those blue units got in. Let's build a castle here. More fires, more galleons. Oh, there's a hole.
Ari. Sayarichi.
Wait, what the hell? How are we supposed to fill that? Can we just not fill this hole?
Sayarichi. Ripokani. Sayarichi.
Okay, guess we can plug it that way. Get more fires to tank tower hits. And we need more resources sooner or later here. We're already out of gold.
Kamachiwa. Ari. Kamachiwa. Lanchaska.
Pick up conscription, we'll need that later. get more vills going.
Ari.
And orange got. There's another hole. Don't you just love to see it?
Kamachiwa. Ripokkani. Will you?
Nuts. Wow. Let's grab hoardings for our castle. So the land attacks are not a huge problem right now.
Yamui.
I don't want to face the towers for too long if I don't have to. We're out of gold. Let's sell food. Buy wood. Or I shouldn't have bought that wood. I needed the gold. Let's pick up a monk so that we can grab this relic.
Ari. Richtreise.
Get more galleys in. If only we could get cannon galleons, man. Life would be so easy if the Incas had access to that. Transport pathfinding is kind of bad there. Let's train a few more bills. Have these bills repair this castle. Keep focus fire on the harbors. And keep chopping wood. Enemy has trebs now. We cannot ignore that, sadly. Let's move our soldiers down south. Another harbor down. Okay, those trebs are still a threat, but they're taking down our walls for some reason, so we're okay for the time being. I guess we could try a couple of demo ships, see if they have a better effect on the buildings.
Chimú. Andiamo io.
Let's take this chance to research some techs. Let's grab this relic. Drop ourselves off. Looking good. Only one more dock remaining. Let's have these demo ships crash into the dock. Send these guys over. Our monk just arrived. Monk can come back here.
Ari?
Sadly, blue's in our base. Are we worried about this just now? No, we're not. We're okay. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, their harbors are done. And I don't think it doesn't look like they'll rebuild them, so we should be okay.
We have ransacked the harbor of Chanchan.
Oh, that is a lot of gold. Let's get techs and slingers as well as skirms. We're doing great. Let's have this monk try for this relic over here now. Crop rotation, sure. I guess we can sit these ships here to prevent them from getting any sea presence after the fact. But I think what we want to do now is start transitioning ourselves into champions. We got lots of wood. Let's get a few more fishing ships out now that we know the area is safe. Get that relic. Yeah, building these walls early on to just bait the AI was actually super smart. So we need to destroy some cisterns now. I'm assuming that taking the cisterns will make our lives easier here. There's more fish in the sea. Literally. Oh, there's a treb here. Can we snipe it? Let's snipe it. I gotta make sure that I don't lose him though. Let's turn farm auto reseed on so we don't have to keep dealing with this. Let's actually try to convert the treb. Yeah, everything else is fine. Let's convert the treb. Oh, we lost the monk. Unlucky. We could add a free treb. Do you have a useful unique tech? Yeah, extra pierce armor. Finish the ram, please. Let's repair this castle. That ram got too much value. We should start thinking about taking space at the front now. And honestly, elite scurbs are going to be really useful here for us. Yeah, they're running arbalesters and slingers. Skirms are going to be really good for us. They only cost food as well. Let's bring this relic home.
Ari, saya rich.
Our eco's actually not looking too good. We only have 39 eco units. No gold miners and no stone miners. Not looking great. Put the relic back in the monastery here. Let's get a couple more trebs out. More skirms. We'll attack this city from the southeast. They seem to be attacking us from the west.
Ari. Ari, Sayarichi. Sayarichi.
Jay. Gorilla. Activate. Jay. Utia. Jay. Gorilla. Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla. Activate. Jay. Utia. Jay. Gorilla.
Ari, Nachaska.
Ari. Jay. Gorilla. Ari. Shock. Ari. Shock. Activate. Jay. Jay. Gorilla. Gorilla. Shaku. Gorilla. Jay. Shaku. Gorilla. Jay. Activate. Ari. Activate.
Rin, Sayarichi.
Jay.
Once we get this castle up, it should be much easier to defend.
Ari. Gorilla. Jay. Jay. Ari.
Do we need siege engineers from our university?
Kamachiwa.
Looks like we've already got it.
Kunampokan. Sayarichi.
Ari. Gorilla. Utia.
One more Treb.
Ari. Kamachiwa. Nachaska. Sayarichi.
Jay. Ari. Shaku. Gorilla. Jay. Ari. Ari. Activate. Jay. Gorilla.
Ari. Sayarichi. Sayarichi. Sayarichi.
Jay.
More
Ari.
skirms,
Jay.
more
Ari.
ranges.
Activate.
We're approaching our population limit, which is good.
Gorilla.
Let's get another Treb.
Jay. Gorilla. Activate.
Send these rams in.
Jay. Activate. Gorilla. Utia. Ari. Shaku. Activate. Utia. Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Ari. Activate. Ari. Jay. Ari. Activate. Jay. Ari. Jay. Ari. Utia.
Kamachiwa. Ari.
Still low on fills. Actually, we're doing okay on bills. Because a lot of our it doesn't seem to be counting our fishing ships as villagers.
Active. Gorilla. Jay. Shaku. Activate. Ari. Gorilla. Ari. Shaku. Gorilla.
Now we fit our pop cap.
Jay.
This is fantastic.
Ari. Jay. Ari. Utia. Gorilla. Activate. Jay. Jay. Activate. Utia. Activate. Ari. Jay. Ari. Jay. Utia. Jay. Activate. Ari. Jay. Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Ari. Gorilla. Jay. Ari. Utia. Jay. Gorilla. Activate. Ari. Gorilla. Jay.
Okay, so we're the least equipped to deal with barracks units. So we have most of the skirms.
Ari. Ari.
We should try to focus their barracks down if we can.
Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Gorilla. Activate. Jay. Gorilla. Jay. Utia.
Champs are good against their eagles.
Sayarichi.
Ari. Jay. Gorilla.
Skirms into archers and slingers. They won't stand a chance. Let's blow these castles to smithereens. And get champs on these trebs. Nope, we retreat, we retreat. We retreat until Chan Chan's strike force is destroyed. It's a bunch of Kamayuks. The ranged forces again not threatening.
Ricoccani, Sayarici.
What a way to lose a treb. Okay, now that we've sent that force, we can think about attacking them, counter-attacking them. More skirms. Let's get some more champs. Couple of trebs. Sell off some more wood for gold. Okay, those are just villagers, no big deal. Get some slingers out too, for anti-cavalry purposes. And maybe get one eagle warrior to scout. I don't know what it means to capture the cisterns. How do we capture the cisterns? Oh, we just destroy the camp. Okay, well, that works. That is kind of what we're doing right now. Running low on gold. There's a gold pile out here for us to take. We're getting there. We're not quite there
We have
yet.
captured a cistern.
Nice. Does it get us any other rewards or no? Just bust down their gates. And think about assaulting the eastern cistern now.
Torrilla. Torrilla. Chaco. Torrilla. Torrilla.
There's a gold pile here to be had. It's 2,400 gold.
Torrilla. Chaco. Torrilla. Torrilla. Torrilla.
Even more gold out here.
Torrilla.
Yeah, so we need to start thinking about moving forward.
Torrilla. Chaco.
Let's unpack our trebs. We can blow the gates open.
Torrilla. Chaco. Torrilla. Torrilla. Chaco.
I think attacking this way will be good for us.
Torrilla.
There's stone here to be had as well.
Activate. Torrilla.
It does look like we've caught them in a bit of a lull. Let's get a couple trebs. You guys are out of gold. Let's build a castle here. Top of the gold. And keep producing some melee units. Those relics are turning out to be really useful for us. This seems to be another level where gold is a bit hard to come by.
Torrilla. 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 Chaco. Activate. Torrilla. Torrilla. Chaco. Torrilla. Chaco. Activate. Torrilla. Activate. Torrilla. Chaco. Torrilla.
Our champs are still causing havoc there. There's a couple champs there. Let's turn on fish trap reseed. There we go. Start pushing our way into this city here. We should prioritize siege workshops and barracks if we can. Looks like their barracks are all in the back. Nope, not crossbows, skirms.
Chaco. Torrilla. Torrilla.
Yeah, I didn't want my trebs to be frontlining on the shallows there. Let's scoot a little bit further forward here. And start blowing the hell out of this base. There's gold back here as well. Some more gold miners. Perfect. And yeah, we are doing great now. The Chimú armies are no match for us. And it doesn't seem like they can really retake their bases once they've been destroyed as well. It doesn't look like they have any real economy to speak of. They just come at us with waves and waves of units. And as long as you don't let your castles go down, it should be fine. So this is not a very hard scenario. Which is quite interesting because the first couple of levels of this Pachacuti were pretty difficult. Much more difficult than I
We
expected,
have
at least.
captured another cistern.
Oh, there's an attack force here.
Kamachiwa, Ari, Aliamui.
Okay, so that orange force must have been from the remaining Chimú. But there's only one of them left, so this assault should be more straightforward.
Ari, Sayarichi.
We're frontlining with skirms, which is actually hilariously enough working, because the skirms are doing an excellent job of soaking up slinger fire. Oh, get these trebs out. Oh no! Run! Run, trebs! Run! Nice. More skirms, more champs. And I do like how Incan villagers are actually way more durable, because they get access to the military upgrades. Oh no, there's a blue force attacking now. I'm actually going to abandon this castle real quick. Let's retreat to this castle. And reconsolidate here. Oh, this range is blocking these guys from getting out. Yikes, I have to delete it.
Sayarichi. Ribocani. Did you guys see that visual glitch just now? Ari?
Now that the Chang'an onslaught has been stemmed somewhat, we can start thinking about moving forward again. Oh, you're not taking very good care of your trebs, my guy.
Prima. Saya ricci. Jaku. Jaku. Ari. Corrija. Corrija. Jaku. Corrija. Jaku. Corrija. 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 Ari. Utia.
Move our skirms forward. Take the space. Our poor champions are just getting baited in, but our skirm should be able to take care of business soon. There's no fish here. Oh, the fish is gone. Rip.
Saya ricci.
Let's retry building this castle in that gold mine now. There's more stone to be had up there as well. I really like. I feel like the placement of the resources is just so good. The Pachacuti overall has been an excellent experience for me. Not too difficult, not too easy. There's some different stuff, but it's not like super obnoxious. It's pretty nice. Rewards fast play, rewards defensive play, rewards, you know, doing the right thing and playing well. Like, I don't know, man. It's just a very satisfying experience crawling across the map. I just realized I've been recording for like an hour too. Hasn't felt like an hour. So this might be one of the longer missions, honestly, because we have to go through so much destruction. It's okay. The slow crawl forward is well worth it.
Utia. Corrija. Aliamoi. Ari. Ari. Corrija. Active. Ari. Utia. Ari. Corrija. Active. Corrija. Chimú. Aliamoi.
This should be the third cistern under our control soon enough.
Ari. Aliamoi. Rincia Poccani. Ari. Bianca. Corrija. Ari. Camachiu.
And let's repair up our trebs here. Some of them are looking a little bit under the weather.
Corrija. Corrija. Ari. Corrija. Ari. Corrija.
Let's put a few on stone in case we want to build more forward castles later. And within a couple of minutes here, we should have the third cistern in our control, and I wonder what that'll do to the Chimú.
All cisterns are now under our control. The soldiers in Chanchan will no longer have access to drinkable water.
And I wonder what that means for us. Like, okay. So now they don't have access to drinkable water, but how does that actually help us? Yeah? Okay, let's scout across the desert to see how this affected our friends. Maybe this will just weaken their production or something? It's not like the Chan have been super strong with whatever they've been producing, so I'm not too worried. Actually, speaking of, it looks like they're sending some units our way.
Ari?
We don't actually need to destroy everyone. We just need to bring 15 units over here. Let's keep busting holes. We just breach sufficient holes in here. Build another castle. Oh wow. Okay, so we're not quite ready yet. There's more castles there to destroy. Sure, we can flex on them. Let's pick up Elite Kamiyuk. We can dump these champs out. They're not protecting anything useful anymore. Great. After we burst down these two castles, we should be more than able to get 15 soldiers into the flagged area. Did that TC just spawn a llama? Trebs, let's go! Okay, and this should be the level finish now.
The Chimú are defeated. No one will dare stand in the way of the Inca ever again.
And they deleted all their buildings, except for their archery ranges for some reason. Cool. Easy mission. And we just unlocked the achievement for finishing the Pachacuti campaign. Wonderful.
The old man was silent for some time, but then addressed me. You have surely heard of the Tawantinsuyu, the realm of the four parts. That is what we call our empire, since Topayupanqui succeeded in subjugating the Chimú. The lands to the north, south, east, and west had finally been conquered, and the Inca now dominated the entire region, mountain and valley. Knowing that his son was of equal wisdom and virtue, Pachacuti could die without regret. Now, you know the entire story. The story of the Inca. I hesitated for a moment before asking the old man, "You have told me much indeed, but what was the fate of the two generals, Bicaquirao and Apomaita? Surely their story does not end there." The old man beamed at me and laughed before giving his answer. Well, Bicaquirao gave his life in battle and died the most honorable death imaginable. Apomaita was not quite as favored by fortune, however. It is said that having grown older than the hills themselves, he now lives a life of solitude in a stone hut. From time to time, you might find him telling inquisitive travelers tales of bygone times that are so fantastic that they seem almost difficult to believe.
Oh, so that's the twist. Our farmer boy was Apomaita the whole time. That's pretty cool. I didn't see that one coming. That's neat. It's very basic. You don't get too much storytelling with just the intro cinematic and the following cinematics. It's fairly basic, but I do get a kick out of the twists that they add at the end of each story. For example, the spoiler alert, like Henry the Lion from Barbarossa, and also the Hunnic one, Father Armand being a member of the Huns. That's a pretty good one. And those just took me a little bit. I really do enjoy these levels a lot. That's obviously I do, otherwise I wouldn't be putting these all up on YouTube. Let's check out the map. Yeah, so the Navy, they don't really do anything besides producing ships, they don't really do anything. So it's kind of like a secondary part of the level where you want to make sure that you can secure your fishing economy by destroying the enemy docks here. After you destroy the docks, purple is really of no concern whatsoever. After that, it's a matter of just pushing out into Chimú army territory and securing gold along the way. We could use the market to sell wood and food in order to keep your gold supply up if you need to. I do think that skirmishers are really, really strong this level because it counters both arbalesters and slingers, which is the ranged component of their enemy army, whereas having champs is pretty good for dealing with just being a meat shield, honestly, but also dealing with siege and enemy champs as well. Eagle warriors are faster and they're more resilient against ranged fire, but they cost double the gold, more than double the gold, in fact. So this mission I was short on gold for a majority of it, so I decided to run with champions instead. Ari? But yeah, overall, super fun mission. And a pretty good campaign, honestly. I rate this campaign pretty highly. Even though the Incans weren't a civilization that I was familiar with, I had a great time. And I really do enjoy the fact that this campaign leverages their strengths. You know, having villagers be relatively safe even in kind of war zones because they get the armor bonuses from infantry upgrades. That was demonstrated in the Field of Blood. It was also demonstrated in Falcon's Tent to a certain extent, but definitely in Field of Blood. Also, the cheaper stoneworks, building cheaper castles and cheaper walls, really certainly helped for almost every single level here, actually. Cheaper castles definitely aided in the Field of Blood and also in Like Father, Like Son. It helped significantly in Falcon's Tent as well. And War of Brothers, it helped us build more towers, I guess. So it was very good leveraging that. Kamiyuks, you know, though they were always good. But having mass Kamiyuks fight against infantry was quite nice as well. Slingers, again, with the unique tech. Skirmishers with the unique tech. Skirmishers were really useful in this last level. So utilizing the technology that removes their minimum range. Very nice as well. And also utilizing the Eagle Warriors, where they have extra pierce armor for additional soak. Super useful as well. And what I really like about it is that all of these campaigns were not only kind of like well designed in terms of difficulty. There's always some pacing to go through, something to push me forward. But they also use the strengths of the civilization a lot too. And that's something that I really appreciate in campaigns. Like, one of the criticisms I have about the Montezuma campaign, for example, and I guess it's part of the theme of the campaign, right, is that their unique unit is the Jaguar Warrior, right? And they're useful for a little while because you can kill off other infantry and other Eagle Warriors really easily with the Jaguar Warriors. But then, starting from like the third level, Quetzalcoatl and forward, the Jaguar Warrior is pretty much useless because you're fighting against the Spanish, and Spanish have conquistadors and bombard cannons, and Jaguar Warriors are pretty much useless against them. But you know, it does leverage the fact that the Aztec monks are great, right? Especially the first level where you're collecting relics, another level where you're converting buildings and stuff, and also converting conquistadors is just good as well. But campaigns that really show the strengths of a civ and let you kind of play to their strengths a lot are campaigns that I really like, and I think that Pachacuti does that super well. So that's my thoughts on Pachacuti. We have finished it. Nice, and with that we are finished with all the America campaigns, all 2 of them. Next time we'll start with Sunyata, which is actually our last 2-sword campaign. After this we'll only have 3-sword campaigns and historical battles to go through, so I'm pretty hyped for that. In any case, my name has been The Clever Fool. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.